right, this song is Re-Education Through Labor by Rise Against, and the tuning is in standard tuning, just half a step down. So instead of E, A, D, G, B, E, it'll be E flat, A flat, G flat, and so on, or D flat, sorry. All the strings are going to be in the flat. So that is how you tune to this song, and the intro is really simple. You play an E minor. All it is, it's on the second fret of the fifth and fourth strings, just like that, or you can just bar like this, because you're only going to be strumming the top couple strings, and you're going to palm mute it, and that just means laying your palm right here on the string so it mutes it, and it's going to sound like. Okay, and that's all it is, literally. That's the whole intro, and then you hear the second guitar come in and go. Okay, that little riff is a little bit easier to play than it looks. You start with that E minor. And then you're going to play this bar chord, and you're going to strum it twice. And all this is third fret, fifth string, and the next two strings are going to be on the fifth fret, okay? And you only want to play those strings, so you're going to strum it twice. Okay, that's a C chord, basically. And then you're going to switch, you're going to move all your fingers over one string, just like that. So you're on sixth string, the fifth string, and the fourth string, like that. And you're going to go. You're going to strum that one twice as well. And then you're going to go up 2 frets. Keep the same formation, just slide it up 2 frets, so that you're on the fifth and the seventh fret, like that. Okay, and then you're going to go straight back down to that E minor chord. Okay, that's how that's played. Okay, and that's the intro, and then it comes in, and then both guitars play that. And then you're going to hear another guitar come in, and it's going to play something that sounds like. Okay, and that's just repeated. It starts on the second fret. It's going to be all on the fourth string, okay? You start on the second fret and you go 2, and you're going to go open, and on this one you're going to start on 2, but you're going to slide up to 5th, so it's going to be like, just like that. So it goes. Okay, and then you're going to play 7th fret, and then you're going to hammer from the 5th to the 7th, and then pull off again, so it's going to go. Okay? So all that together goes. And then you're going to end on the second fret. And then you're going to repeat it. And that, if you listen to the song, that part's kind of hard to hear because it's kind of mixed in with all the other instruments in the background. And then when that riff ends and the vocals come in, whichever guitar is playing this one string riff, you're going to end on the second fret of the fourth string, and you're just going to let that ring. And that's right where the vocals come in, and then it just keeps going, and that riff is repeated. I already showed you how to play that. And one thing I forgot to show you in that lead part, this part. Halfway through that riff, he's gonna go like this. That's the last time right there, right before it repeats. You're gonna go 5-5, open, open. So that together is gonna go. Okay, and that's right before it repeats and goes back into it. Okay, and then the pre-chorus sounds like this. Okay, and then it's gonna go up to here. And then it's gonna go up to here. Okay, and that's right before the chorus. All that is, it's a bar chord on the 5th fret and the 7th fret, like that, on the last 3 strings. And you're gonna strum it like this. And you're going to slide down to 3, and that's just once as you come back up and do this again. So all together it goes. Okay, like that. And the next chord is a bar chord starting on the 5th string, 3rd fret, next 2 strings, 5th fret. And then it's going to slide up 2 frets. Okay, just like that. Okay, and the chorus is just a mishmash of power chords, and that's pretty much it, and it's all really basic. I'll just play it for you real quick. Okay, and that's it, and that just repeats. That's the basic structure of the chorus, and those chords are starting here. It's that E minor from the beginning. And then a power chord on 3 and 5 like this. And then a power chord on 5 and 7 here, starting on the 5th string, 4th string, and 3rd string. So only those ones. And you're going to move your fingers over to the next one, just like that. 6th, fifth, and fourth string. And then back to open. Back to this one again. Back to this one again. And then it ends on a bar chord on the 3rd and 5th fret of the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings. Okay, and then you're going to go back into the riff that was there during the intro, and you're going to hear this little walk down scale on the lead guitar, and it's going to go like this. Okay, and it's going to be on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings, and on the 2nd string, you're going to start by going 5, 3. 3rd string, it's going to go 5, 4, 2. And on the 4th string, it's going to go 5, 4, open, 2. Okay, it's going to go through another verse. I already showed you how to play that, and then it goes to another chorus, and I already showed you how to play that. And then you're going to get to a part after the second chorus where you're going to hear palm muting, and it's really simple. It just goes like this. And then it's going to go back into the chorus. Again, this is all palm muted, and it starts on the 5 and 7 here, just like that. Then it's going to go to 3 and 5 over here on the 5th string, 4th string, and 3rd string. And then it's going to slide down 1 fret so that you're on 2 and 4. And then it's going to slide up to 5 and 7. Okay, and then right after this part, this little section is a little bit different than the chorus. I can't remember right now off the top of my head if it repeats or not, but if it does, just play it twice. Here is how it goes. Before it goes up to 7 and 9 here, you want to repeat before that. So the 7 and 9 is where it would end on the second time. Okay, and these chords it starts with 3 and 5. And then it goes 5 and 7. And then the little E minor chord I showed you before. And then 2 and 4. And it's going to slide up 1 fret on to 3 and 5. And then it's going to slide up to 5 and 7. Right there is where you would repeat if it does. And if it repeats, then the second time through, right after this, you just slide up to 7 and 9 and let it ring. Okay, and this part is actually pretty hard to figure out, even with the tabs, because if you've heard the song, you understand what I'm saying. The clean part, it's like the bridge or whatever. But the tabs say that there is an octave chord that starts on 7 and 9, and it slides down to 5 and 7. Like that. And then octave chords that are on 12 and 14. And it's going to go 12, 10, 12, like that. And if you know the song better than I do, you probably know where that goes. And then according to the tabs, the lead guitar goes like that. Okay, it's on the 2nd and 3rd string. 2nd string, you hammer on from 7 to 8. And then you hammer on from 7 to 9 on the 3rd string. So it goes. Okay, and the next part starts on the 2nd string. It goes 8. And then 3rd string 7 twice. And then 7th fret of the 4th string. Again, this is just according to the tabs. It was kind of hard for me to figure out, but that's what the tabs say. And then you hear just like bass, just bass and drums only. And then after that you hear a strumming part come in. It sounds like. Okay, that's just octave chords at 7, and then it goes down to 5, and then it goes up to 7 again. And the tab should be on the screen to help you out with that part. Okay, and then you hear this in the background right after it goes. Okay, that's it. It just repeats that over and over. Basically, you're going to start on the 1st string, 7th fret, 2nd string, 8th fret, 3rd string, 9th fret. And the only thing that's going to be changing is the 1st string. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to put your pinky on the 10th fret of the 1st string. Yes, I know I need to cut my nails. That's why I keep missing some of these notes here. But it just does that back and forth. Okay, then you're going to hear the part where it goes. Okay, and that's just really repetitive, and it sounds weird by itself. But on the 2nd string, it's just hammering out from 7 to 8 over and over. And that little thing I threw in there, according to the tabs, 3rd string, 9th fret. And then you go back to hammering again for like a really long time. but I'm not going to do it all here. And then the very last thing, you go to the third string and hammer on from 7 to 9. So it's supposedly how it ends. I don't know the song super well. I just learned it. Okay, and then the chorus comes back in and the song ends like this. Okay, there's just 3 chords that the rhythm guitar plays. It starts with that E minor chord. And these are going to all be downstroked. You can hear it in the song. And then it's, you just bar all the way across on the 5th fret here, just for that. And then put, you're going to want to go 7th fret on the 3rd string and 4th string. And then just move these 2 fingers over so that you're on the 5th and 4th string. And then the song ends with that little riff, that little lead riff that I showed you before. And then right when you go down here, it just ends with that E minor chord. Okay, and that is Re-Education Through Labor by Rise Against, and thanks for watching.